Ever since getting kicked out of the fanfiction author fighters for the final time in 2019, I haven't posted anything related to fanfiction.net on here. But this is a situation where it's an emergency. What's going on? Let's turn the clocks back to around 2006, 2007 or so. Back then, there was a sycophant flamer or a person who liked to write bad reviews just so he can get his rocks off named Flame Rising. I don't remember the whole concept. It was like that the authors he reviewed had the mental capacity and intelligence of writing a story comparable to a turd in a toilet bowl or something like that. I don't remember how his reviews were normally written, but that was basically the gist. He liked to rip on people just so he can get his rocks off. Nothing too terrible, but he was still a disgusting slob. Who got under people's skin with his troll bait tactics. The link in the description box, in the description of this review of this video, on the other hand, revolves around a 60-year-old woman whose content, whose tactics, and her content would make Flame Rising look like a saint by comparison. And this is a kind of author I do not support. Who is this individual? Well, she's someone who, as her review tactic, if one could call it such, basically copies and pastes what's on her profile and spams it in story after story to get herself noticed. And if you read what's on that profile, it'll make you fucking sick. To any YouTube content creators who have fanfiction.net accounts, this is basically being done as a BOLO. Be on the lookout. Hunt this bitch down and block her. Be also forewarned she's got several dummy accounts. And my main problem with this is that the administrators of fanfiction.net constantly turn a blind eye to this bitch's tactic and turn a deaf ear to the people that report her. I get we're living in a fucking two-tier legal system, i.e., the criminals get to run amok, where the just are left to be persecuted by the criminals right now. Something I think that will be changed in 170 within the next 178 to 254 when you know who gets back in the White House and puts an end to this crap. But this woman is a sycophant who needs to be put down. The admins of fanfiction.net need to be held accountable, get their heads out of their fucking asses, and ban this woman's email addresses. Cut off her dummy accounts and shut her down once and for all. And yes, the link I left in the description box, just to give for the sake of context, it's legit. I don't like doing these videos, but this is someone who needs to be stopped, no matter the cost. Oh, and Gina, I know you don't care about me and you think this is a good thing that I'm basically putting a bolo out in your ass. It's not. People like you are disgusting sycophants. Monsters who need to be put down. A cancer that needs to be cut from society. Personally, I think the site would be happier when they found out you dropped dead. And personally, to me, the sooner you do drop dead, the better. Got nothing else left to say about this. I'm doing this as a response to a friend of mine, my author known as CT7567 Rules, who has had to put up with this bitch machine gun spamming her profile and using it as an excuse for a written review for his stories. And for the record, I hate people like these. People like Miss Gina Pedophilia file. She's a sick whore. She deserves death, and she deserves to be put behind bars sooner rather than later. In fact, someone should just find whatever computer she's got and smash it and destroy it. Beyond that, nothing else left to say. I'm done with this video. Sorry if I got off on a very disturbing foot today.